Good afternoon everyone, my name is Neha. My team and I will be presenting our concept pitch presentation for Creative Industry Challenge module. We will walk you through our journey from understanding what our client needed to designing a solution that is both creative and practical. Here is a quick overview of our presentation. We will be covering our team structure, project overview, the client's requirement, challenges we face and how we solve them, the SWOT analysis, the SDLC model which we used, sketches, prototypes, the tools which we used, and finally the project timeline. Before we begin, let me introduce my team. We are a group of five creative computing students, each with our own strengths. Myself, Neha, as the group leader, Nisi as our content creator, Abhirami as our web designer, Helen who leads the research and documentation, and finally Somya as our progress tracker. Our project is all about teamwork and communication. As a group leader, I handled client communication and planned out the project flow. I also supported in decision making and made sure every team member was guided at every part of the stage. Next up is Helen, who is in charge of research and documentation. She analyzed the market, collected data and user feedback, and made sure we understand the client's requirement carefully. Next is Abhirami, who is in charge of the visual side. She started with initial sketches and wireframe and then developed into 3 distinct prototypes. Next we have Nisi as our content creator. She created the content of the website, worked with video creation, and made this presentation so that our message will be clear and impactful. Lastly, we have Somya, who managed our project timeline. She kept us on track with task deadlines, regularly reviewed our progress, and made sure we stayed organized. As a team, we worked everything together, from planning and researching to design, prototype, and this presentation. We constantly shared feedback, supported one another, and made a decision as a group. Let me talk about the project overview. In this module, our goal is to create a concept which meets the client's requirement through design and technology. Our main focus was to create a website that is modern, professional, and functional, which solves the issue that our client is facing. As I said earlier, every part of this presentation, every part of this project is a teamwork, from understanding the client's need to creating a content and turning ideas into a live display. So in this presentation, we will walk you through how we identified the problem, the key features we added, and the creative solutions which we added to improve the website.
So about the organizational hunt. First, Abhirami, she contacted Ayurveda Cortical Ayurvedic Medical Center, and then Neha, she contacted Dockside Technical Service Company, and then Helen contacted Zap Clothing Brand, and then finally I contacted Laconic Perfume Company. But we have selected Dockside Technical Services because they stand out from the other companies. They were giving a positive response to us when we contacted them. And the reason why we chose Dockside Technical Services is because they did not have a strong online presence, so we wanted them to have a good public figure. Also, they had a website which had outdated information, and also they did not have proper information on their website. So we wanted to create a good and which makes the website more. The website has to be more clear, and they will be able to contact with the public people and attract more customers. So Dockside Technical Services is a Dubai-based company. They have a lot of services, technical and maintenance services for both businesses and house. They have services like plumbing, all kinds of services, plumbing, painting, for installations, repairing wallpaper, etc. Also, they have other services like public services like building, cleaning, etc. And Dockside Technical Services, they are a trusted company for building a proper good infrastructure. Next is communication client interaction, about how we interacted with the company and the client. First, we contacted with the client through email, asking the permission for creating a website for them. And then we had one of our members, she had a phone call with the client directly, having a conversation about the requirements, about what they needed. And then we contacted them through WhatsApp, asking the requirements and sending them our work daily and telling them if you want any changes in it. Then we had team collab where we collaborated with the client personally. We invited him to the meeting and we showed our presentation to them. We showed our prototypes and our daily work, and also we got a direct conversation through the client. Next is the client requirements. So they wanted, and since as I said before, the website had outdated information, so they wanted a new and clear information. Also, they wanted a user-friendly navigation and also a organized listing with modern professional design and also a fully functional contact and inquiry system.
Challenges and solutions. Our team, we closely looked towards the existing website and found some key issues that were affecting the current usability and customer experiences. Firstly, they had very outdated information which were mostly incorrect. So it's very frustrating for the customers to find out what's correct and incorrect. Secondly, it had very unorganized services. They weren't organized properly. Then their social media links, they were broken, and then they had a very outdated and poor website, and then they lacked an inquiry and contact forms where customers, they can't ask questions to find whatever they want and what the company offers actually. And then solutions. So our team, we collaborated together and set some clear and practical solutions for them. Firstly, we started setting clear service page for them. We started restructuring their entire service section, and then we maintained all the contents clearly. And then we also gave them clean, modern, aesthetic and very responsive design. So it's very useful for all the devices. Each and everyone can navigate it easily. And then we fixed all the social media forms, WhatsApp, email and everything. Then we added inquiry and contact form as well, where every customer, they can add up whatever they want. They can ask whatever queries they have. And by solving these key issues, we are helping Dockside Technical to build a stronger and very good professional online presence overall.
So, I'll be now explaining about the SWOT analysis. To ensure a well-rounded strategy for a website, we conducted SWOT analysis to evaluate its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So, strengths. First thing is strength. So, our design offers a modern user-friendly interface by making navigation easy while maintaining a strong brand identity. Adding features like direct client communication, custom domain integration, and an organized workflow, ensure polished outcome. So, next up we have weakness. However, strict deadlines limited our testing. We couldn't implement features like live chats and booking systems. So scalability and performance optimization is the key as website evolves. Next up, we have opportunities. So there is a potential to expand the website with AI-driven automation, a strong multilingual support, and enhanced SEO strategies for a broader audience. And next up we have threats. So despite these opportunities, however, challenges like competitive market, cybersecurity risks, and rapid technological movement means we need to stay updated. Okay, so next we're going to look at so the SDLC model which we choose for our website is iterative model. So Our design follows an iterative model which allows us to continuously improve based on feedback. So there are many steps under it, so I'll explain it one by one. So step number one is defining goals and expectations. So firstly, we started by understanding DocSite's needs and setting clear objectives for the website. Step two is strategic planning and research. So we analyzed competitors, gathered instructive insights, and conducted and outlined a structured development plan. And the third step is ideation and prototyping. So using Figma, we created initial prototypes based on user experience and branding consistency. So step 4 is redefining designs and testing. So based on user testing and team feedback, we improved layouts and navigations and overall functionality of the website. And last step is finalizing the prototype and next steps. After incorporating the client feedback, we finalized the prototype, and with the approval secured, we are now ready to move forward with the web development. So this, as we can see here, we conclude by saying that this structural approach helps us to refine our design effectively and also helps to ensure that the final product meets both the needs of the client's expectations and user needs.
Okay, now let me show you how we have covered our design process with the right tools and resources. We used Figma for the designing process, for creating interactive wireframes and prototypes, and for we need a balanced and professional look for our design. So we used coolers to generate balanced color palettes to give our website a modern look. And for high quality visuals, we sourced images from Unsplash, which help us build an engaging experience. Additionally, we used Canva for this presentation. For the prototypes, before starting the design in Figma, we created initial sketches because we needed a clear idea about how our design should look and also how the design should be structured and organized. And for the prototype 1, we began with a dark theme which we thought will help the design look more professional and classic. But after the user feedback, it revealed that the readability is reduced, and also the layout and structure were a little too messy. So the client also pointed out the same issues of the readability, and he also mentioned that it's not visually appealing and not eye-catching enough. So we moved on to prototype 2, which we decided to give green background that aligned with the logo color schemes. For this one, we used some animation effects which help look the website more classic, and we also gave it the animated avatars to allow the key information presented visually so the users can understand it properly. But unfortunately, the client was particularly not impressed with the prototype 2, and he also mentioned that he is not interested in giving the stickers to the website. So we moved on to prototype 3, which we decided to combine the colors from prototype 1 and 2. We chose black and green as primary colors, which for aiming the balance between style and clarity. We also gave animation effects. The client had a request to change the animation effect to a curved carousel effect. So he just told us today, and we are going to work it out for the next few days. And the client was very impressed with this design, and he was little bit concerned about the images we used in the design, and we assured him that it can be easily replaced during the development phase of the design based on his preference. And this is the one he finalized for now. We can do the more updations during the development phase.
Our journey. So our journey is divided into certain weeks. So on the week 1, each team member, they went to different companies and contacted them. And for week 2, Dockside Technical Service, they showed interest in our project. And week 3, we aligned with the client's goal and researched designs, made Figma prototypes and sent to them. And as per their requirements, we made changes. On week 4, we made certain changes, and then on week 5, we finalized our prototype, and now we will go ahead with our web development. So this was our overall project. Any questions ahead? Thank you.
Why did you selected this methodology?
So we selected this iterative model because it gives us flexibility to improve our work step by step. So instead of creating everything at once, we made the phase smaller from designing, then testing, feedback, and improving.
Okay. And what are the tools and technologies you are going to use?
We used Figma for the website design, and also we used Coolers for the balanced color palette, and we used the Canva for the presentation, and also the images were taken from Unsplash.
For web development, which tools and languages you are going to use?
So the outdated website was created from WordPress. So the client has given the login details, so I can access through it and update the code.
They have the WordPress, they have
Yes,
purchased
yes.
it and they have sent it to you.
Yes.
Okay, and you are going to just make
Just
changes.
make the changes. Yes.
And which stage you are at this project?
We finalized our prototype, so now we are going to the development stage. Coding.
Development stage. How many developers you have?
We will not help you. She's on to the main one. We will be helping
Each of
you.
us will be helping her with different.
Okay, okay. Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so